Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Carrie, and today I have a friend mail to unbag, and I'm really stoked about it. I just got a Disney keyring swap from my amazing friend Billie a couple days ago, and I was not expecting anything else from Billie, but Billie being Billie, she sent me a package with some other surprises in it because she's amazing. And I actually got it yesterday, but I spent the day in New York City with one of my best friends, Mary. She lives in the Philly area, so she doesn't get into New York all that often, but she had said to me a couple weeks ago, I would love to treat you to lunch and some fun in the city to celebrate your birthday, and I, of course, was blown away and so stoked and excited and grateful. So we had an amazing day, but by the time I got home last night, it was after 8 o'clock. And as you guys may know, if you're familiar with this channel at all, I have really, really crap lighting in the evening time. So even though I saw this friend mail package had come, actually my husband texted me while I was in the city to show me that something had come, so I'd have something fun to look forward to. There was no way I was going to really be able to open it at nighttime and have it, you know, do any justice. So inside this black mailer, I think, let me make sure I got everything. I did. There is a... She's so smart. She uses the padded mailers for priority to wrap inside a plain black mailer. So she may end up paying priority shipping. I don't know if she does, but that's actually genius because that's a great way to get a padded mailer for free. I'm going to so steal that idea. But there's one loose item in here and it is so adorable. Look at this little pin, you guys. It's a little pink bicycle. And I've been wanting to ride my bike so badly. I need to get my fat ass into shape. And I couldn't find my air pump for my tires. My mom, for some reason, keeps moving it all over the world. I finally found it. My husband and I started pumping it. It was a foot pump, and it broke. So I was like, oh, lovely. So now I have a hand pump that I think will be better, not only because it'll probably be less likely to break, but because it's really big, and my mom won't be able to hide it anymore. So I want to get out and ride my bike, but this just makes me have happy bike riding feels. Look at how cute this pink bike is. If I didn't have a sky blue bike, I would have picked a pink bike. And this looks a lot like mine. It's just like, you know, a beach cruiser type bike with, you know, the foot pedal brakes and everything. And it's just adorable. I love this pin. Thank you so much, Billie. And then, like I said, inside is this little mailer. And she wrote on the back here, just a few goodies because you're awesome. XO love, Billie. Oh, she is amazing. Now, how am I going to glue this padded mailer piece into my junk journal? But you know I'm going to want to. I probably won't be able to because of the padding, but I'm going to at least take a picture of it because I have to save the little note because it's so sweet. But, oh my gosh, absolute genius because padded mailers are not cheap. I tend to recycle mine. If I get stuff in padded mailers, I will resend in the same one if I can. Not this one because I'm going to... You know, it has a personalized message on it and everything. But I do tend to try to reuse the padded mailers I get. Because first of all, I'm El Cheapo. And second of all, it's green. I mean, why not use it as many times as you possibly can? So I'm just reaching in, grabbing things out one at a time. No rhyme or reason. It says, present for you. And what is this? Little stickers? Or these tattoos? Oh, let me see, let me see. It comes in this really cute little bag. And let's see what's in here. I think these might be tattoos. Oh, they are. This one says, you are a walking miracle. Strut accordingly. Oh, I love this. That is amazing. I'm trying to read them backwards. If I just hold them up, they'll mirror. And then I can read them easily. Not all those who wander are lost. This is very true. This one says, get fierce. I love these. And this one says, courage, dear heart. I love these so much. These are amazing. Oh, I just love them. I've never really seen ones like this with, like, adult things. I mean, for lack of a better word. I mean, they could be for anyone. They could be for any age. But usually you see a lot of kiddish, you know, temporary tattoos. But these are really great and motivational. And I love them. And I can't wait to use them. Eventually, my plan... If I ever get brave enough and get enough money, I would like to get a tattoo on my wrist right here with a semicolon. If you're not aware of the semicolon project, the semicolon basically represents anyone who has struggled with anything and contemplated suicide and made the choice not to go there. It could be people who have made attempts that have failed. It could be people who have just had thoughts of it. It's just basically, it symbolizes the fact that where your life could have ended with a period, you chose to make it a semicolon, and it's just a pause, and you've decided to continue. As you guys know, ad nauseum, I've mentioned this, but I struggle with depression and anxiety, self-esteem issues. I'm currently struggling with not an eating disorder, but excessive eating, like emotional eating, and I've gained a lot of weight. I'm really having a rough time with that too. So really anything, it just represents overcoming and persevering. No pun intended with the whole persevering star thing, but it really, that's why I chose the name Persevering Star initially. That's why I chose the persevering part. It just represents, you know, making the conscious choice to not give up and to continue on. So eventually I want a real tattoo that has the semicolon, but I want the semicolon to be made into a butterfly. So like the dot, the period part of it would be the head, and then it would have detached wings on either side of the actual comma part, and then just antenna coming out of the top. Really simple, just black. That's my plan. I actually sketched up an idea one time when I was in a dancing hands quanta session with my dear friend Jane, and that's a whole nother thing that I'll be shooting a video about very soon. But my dear friend Jane does have a Dancing Hands event coming up next month, June 9th, I believe it is, in New York City, but I will be shooting a whole separate video about that. You can look on my Facebook page. I'll be sharing info about that. You can also just go to Jane's Dancing Hands, either the .com website, or let's just look up Jane's Dancing Hands on Facebook, and you can learn more about that. But I will be doing a dedicated video to that very soon. I'm hoping to attend this event. I really, really, really want to. But anyway, okay, so let's see what's next in here. Stop with the babbling just a little bit, for a moment anyway. I feel a couple of tissue paper wrapped goodies. Okay, Billie is back to normal. Billie loves to wrap things, and she wraps things so pretty. And the last time she sent me something, she actually put a note inside it, I think, and apologized that it wasn't wrapped. And I was like, girl, please, you know, don't even sweat it. You're sending me gifts. It's so not important. I mean, I like that she wraps things because I know it's her putting the personal touch on things, but I'm certainly not going to go, ugh, she didn't wrap it, you know, please. But I know Billie's back to Billie because she's wrapping again, and it's so pretty in this pink tissue paper and that cute little, I guess that's like baker's twine. Let's see what this is. Ooh, I see a Tsum Tsum label. Oh, this is cute. Oh my gosh, this is adorable. I've never seen this. This is a Stitch Tsum Tsum bag. Okay, it's like longer, much bigger and longer than like the mini Tsum Tsum, like little plushies. But it's a bag. In his belly, there's a little zipper. It's a full-size bag. Shut up. I thought it was just going to be a little pouch. Inside here is an actual bag. Stop. Oh my gosh. This is so stinking cute. And I'm going to use this because I always like to bring bags. I could keep bags like this in my car, so that when I go to Target, because you get 5 cents off, and again, it's being green, but let's get real, I do it because I get 5 cents off. But look at all the cute Tsums on there. Mickey and Dale and Mickey, I said Mickey, Minnie, Dale, Donald. Who else is on there? Stitch, of course. That is so stinking cute. And then it just folds up inside the little pouch. So you can just keep the little pouch with Stitch, and then you can just, when you're not using the bag, you can just snuggle. And it's my color, and I love it, and I've never seen this or heard of this anywhere. This is so freaking epically amazing. And then you literally just wad the bag up and stuff it back inside Stitch for when you're not using it, which I know I could pause, but I'm showing you in real time because it's really, really easy to do. You just squish them in there, and there's like obviously no rhyme or reason to it. I'm just like messily doing it as quickly as I can, but you just stuff the bag right back inside. That becomes Stitch's filling. And then when you are not using the bag, you just have an adorable little smushy Stitch. I love this. Thank you so much, Billie. Gosh, you always find the coolest stuff. I don't know, girl. You're just amazing. She's amazing on every level, but she always finds the best gifts. She's ridiculous, and she spoils me like ridiculously rotten. It's crazy. Okay, and there's one more goodie in this bag, and this one is wrapped in sky blue. Actually, I think there's more than one thing in here. My favoriteest color. And I'm just gonna, well, of course, let me show you at least that she wrapped it so prettily in the little, again, the baker's twine, butcher's twine. I don't know, it's twine. whatever. I know, like, when you go to certain old school bakeries, they still wrap, like, with that little machine. It goes, and it, like, makes a crisscross, and it wraps your little box of pastries or whatever. Not as many places do that now. It's like an old school thing, but I like to see that. And I think some butchers still use it, too. Let's see what's inside here. I'm so excited. This was such a nice treat to come home to. And today, my mom took off for the week. Technically, she took off starting last Saturday, so it would have been a week yesterday. No, it would have been a week Friday. And then she took off. So she took off because her usual days off are Sunday and Monday. So she took off, I think, like 8 or something days altogether. But it turned out to be like 10 in a row because she took off the one Saturday. Then she had the whole week because Sunday and Monday are her normal days off. So she was off Tuesday through Saturday. And then today and tomorrow are her last days off, her typical days off. And I thought we were going to maybe do something today. But she took off with her sister to go buy plants out on the islands. We live on Long Island. But out east, there's like, you can buy plants and flowers way cheaper, I guess. There's a lot of farms and stuff. So she went to do that. So I was kind of like, I don't really have anything to do today. So I was like, oh, wait, I get to open Billie's friend mail. So I'm so stoked. Okay, these bags are so stinking cute, by the way. I just love them, and I'm definitely saving them because they just open with like this little, it's like a resealable little plastic thing, but there's so much stuff inside here. So yes, I'm so recycling these. I'm reusing them. You may even get them back, Billie. You never know. But there's a bunch of pins in here. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. Oh, I'm so excited. So excited. Okay, first of all, we have, oh my gosh. I always mix up Gators and Crocs, and I should know the difference because I lived in Florida for 8 years, and it was explained to me like 10 million times what the difference is, but I still don't know. This one has like this kind of a pin back on it, and it's like plasticky, like, or resin or something, but look at how cute. I want to say he's a Croc, but I'm probably wrong, but he's so cute. I love him. He's so kawaii and adorable. I love him. I love him. I love him. Oh my gosh. This is a Viewmaster. If you guys remember, if you were kids of the 70s and the 80s, you will remember Fisher-Price Viewmasters. This is so cool. I had the classic red one, but of course I love that this one is blue. But you put these little discs inside and you pull the lever and it turns and you get to see like different photos of things. They're like little mini photos, but when you look through the back of it, like, I guess this could be like where you look through the eye holes and you see like all different pictures. And they were so fun and they were so iconic. Every 70s and 80s kid probably had a Viewmaster. I think they still make them now, but they're more like modern and they're not as cool as they used to be. But that is so cool. So cool. Oh my god, it's a little kawaii bunny. I'm going to take them out of the bags to show them to you because it's easier. But look at how cute this little bunny is. And what has she got? Like a little knapsack? I think she's got like a little pink knapsack. Oh, that's a really terrible shot there. You can kind of see her. This lighting is so bad. It's kind of gray outside. It's been raining most of the week. We had a really nice day Tuesday for most of the day. My mom and I went to the beach, which was fun, just to hang out. We brought a picnic lunch, and we just sat, and I collected shells and rocks, and Mom just kind of chilled and laid out in the sun a little bit. But by the afternoon, it was like torrential downpours, like literal like flooding and tornado watches in some areas. It was cuckoo crazy. Right now, it's not raining. It's pretty gray, though, so I'm sure it will at some point. All right, let's see. Next up, we have, oh, look at this kitty with the record. And again, if you are young, a millennial or something, you might not even know what a record is. It's what old people used to put on a machine that spun around and it had a stick with a needle and it played music before there was iTunes. Or CDs for that matter. But I love this. Although records are coming back into fashion now, so maybe the millennials know what they are. I don't know. I mean, they have parents. Their parents must tell them about these things, I would hope. But anyway, I love that one too. And there's another kitty here, and it's a little kitty mermaid, and she's holding a little teal shell. Oh my gosh, I love these. These are so sweet. I'm going to have like a dedicated board just for Billie pins now. And I actually have, I think, one that's not used yet. Let me look. I bought a ton of pin boards from Target. before Valentine's Day, and they weren't intended to be pin boards. They were intended to be little pouches that you could put things inside. This is, for example, this is all my pins that I've ordered so far from a company called Tea Turtle. But if I wasn't using it as a pin board, you can actually open the pouch and put things inside it. And this is actually kind of meant to seal it, like you could wrap it around there and close the button, but I would use this as my hanging part. I haven't hung them yet because this is the first one I've completely filled. But I have 3 gray ones, 3 pink ones, and 3 red ones. And I'm pretty sure I have 1 pink that is not being used yet. Let me see. I do. Okay, Billie pin board. And now I wish, even though I'd bought 9 of these, I wish I'd bought even more, because for $1 a piece, these were in the dollar spot. They're genius, really, to use as pin boards, and you can actually put the backs on them like so they stay secure. So as an alternative to using a cork board, it's a nice way to store pins. So this is going to be my dedicated Billie pin board. So I can't wait to fill it up when I'm done shooting this video. And there's another bag here, you guys, and guess what? It's got more pins in it. Holy cannoli. I can't even, an icy stitch already. Oh my gosh, this is cuckoo crazy. Billie spoils me so ridiculously rotten. I could never possibly repay her kindnesses. She's just such an amazing human being, and I'm so lucky to have her in my life. And I wish you all could know her, because she's just literally just one of the coolest, kindest, most generous, most wonderful people I've ever met. And I hope you can hear me that I'm off to the side right now trying to throw out trash. I realize in some of my videos, and I play them back, I'm like, when I go off and do things, Carrie, they can't hear you. So I have to stay on camera and not talk when I'm throwing out trash or whatever. But yeah, there's a whole nother one of these adorable little bags full of pins. I can't even. Right now, the one I'm currently sporting on my head, this one says anxiety, if you can't see it. This was a gift from my dear friend Mary when we hung out at Monster Mania. The same Mary I hung out with in the city yesterday. She vends at Monster Mania, which is the horror con in New Jersey that Brian and I, my husband, attend twice a year. And this year we're probably only gonna, or next year we're probably gonna only go once, because we feel like we haven't done anything else in so long, and we save up all year to do those 2 things, and then once we've done those, it's like we're broke. So we are thinking, well, maybe only go to 1 this year. I don't know. We haven't decided for sure yet. But anyway, okay, let me dig into what we've got here. OMG! These are some from people that I absolutely love. I legit placed an order from Em & Sprout last night, but it's not anything that I see in this pile, so I'm really, really, really excited. Em & Sprout is a really cool pin company. You can check them out. It's EM ampersand Sprout, I believe, or it might be EMAND Sprout. But look on Instagram, look on Facebook, just Google the name, and I'm pretty sure they have a website. I know they have an Etsy. But that's so funny, because I love, I believe the owner is named Lindsay. If I'm mistaken, please forgive. But I've ordered from Em & Sprout before. I just, like I said, just placed an order last night for 1 more pin. And she's doing a promo right now that I think ends today. I think if you use the code 15 and free pin or something like that, you get 15% off your order and a free pin chosen at random. But like I said, check out the social media for Em & Sprout, and you can hopefully get in on that deal still. But this one is Lydia Dietz from Beetlejuice, and I love it. I know exactly who this is, and I've seen this pin and I've admired it so many times, but fortunately haven't purchased it yet. So now I have her, and I'm so excited. I actually have a pin board over here. I'm gonna not talk while I'm off camera. So let's see. Dead air is always exciting. Okay, where is it? Okay. This one, I don't have a dedicated Em & Sprout pin board yet, because I didn't have too many yet, but I do have several. This is the first one I ever got. This glittery pink gizmo I got from my friend Mary, and then I placed my first order recently, and I got this Demogorgon, baby Demogorgon from Stranger Things. I got Pee-wee and Cherry from Pee-wee's Playhouse, and I got this little cat, Strawberry Boba. And then my freebie was this adorable pink lollipop that says, "Hi, cutie." And then last night I placed an order for, there's a Mickey Mouse ice cream pop that's very iconic to Disney World and Disneyland. And she just came out with a design of that. So I ordered that because I was like, oh, I've been wanting it. And I'm like, when I saw her post that it was almost the end of the 15 off and free pin, I'm like, well, screw it. I need to do it now. So I ordered that. And I did put in the memo for Lindsay. I said, you know, if you could you maybe try not to send, you know, I mentioned the ones I'd ordered, and I said, or the glittery pink gizmo or the Hi Cutie, please, if possible, just because I'd rather get something new than a dupe, obviously, and hopefully she'll read that, and if not, if I get a dupe, whatever, it's a tradable for, you know, with somebody else, but I was so stoked to get that, so I placed my order for that last night. But, anywho, this is another Emmon Sprout, and this one is an adorable haunted house with these little ghosties. Oh my gosh, I wish I could get it closer, but it seems like when I get closer, it goes out of focus. And I love that Lindsay uses the little pink pin backs, even though you don't see them, you know, obviously when you're wearing the pin. It's just a nice little girly touch, and I think it's so sweet and kawaii. But I love it, I love it, I love it. I'm seeing what else is Emmon Sprout, if there is anything else. I'm looking at the backs because I love when people put the names of their company on the back. It just makes life so much easier, especially if you don't have a backing card to go with. But let's see. There are 2 more Emmon Sprouts. Oh, how ironic is this? This is the classic gizmo. I love it because now I have the fancy pink sparkly gizmo, and then I have the classic gizmo, and I love him so much. I'm so stoked. How did you know? Well, I know how she knows because she pays attention to the things that I like, and that's one of the things that makes Billie so freaking epically amazing. And then there is one more Emmon Sprout pin here, and it is this adorable kitty mermaid. In black and silver, she's so sweet. I know it's like reflecting. Oh, crap. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Technical malfunction. Okay, here we go. I dropped it. Went right behind my desk, but thank God I was able to get it from underneath my desk. Like on here, I know it's hard to see like the wave design because it's shiny, but I hope you can kind of see that there's like scales. She's beautiful. And again, pink pin backs. Love, 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 love. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay, now some of these pins, I didn't look at the other pins before. I should have. No, none of those pins have makers on the back. I always like to give credit to the pin makers if I can. And they all have these, I think these are called butterfly pin backs. But they all have that type. But let's see. There's 2 here. Okay, these 2 have makers on them. This is from a company apparently called Blush Sprout. B-L-U-S-H-S-P-R-O-U-T. It's all written as one word. But there is this adorable, oh my gosh, I don't know what kind of puppy this is, but it's so cute. And it's got a little egg on its head. I mean, how could you not love that little fluffy, sweet pup with an eggie? It's like too kawaii, and I love it. And again, this is by Blush Sprout. These have black pin backs on them, but I love that. And I love, love, love when people take the time to put double pin backs. It just gives you that extra security when you're wearing your pin on a denim jacket or a purse or whatever, to not be so nervous that it's going to get lost, because I always freak out that I'm going to lose my pins. Then this one is also from Blush Sprout, and I think this one is supposed to be a fox, just because of the really bushy tail and the ears being pointed. It could be a kitty cat, but I think this is supposed to be a fox. But she is gorgeous, and she's got little flowers all over. I wish you could see better, but she's got flowers on her tail and in her hair, and I love her. She's so cute. And I don't know why I always seem to assign genders to my pins, but I do. I don't know. I just do. It's weird. Okay, the rest of these, again, these do not have makers on the back. So if Billie wants to share in the comments, if she can even recall who made what, I would love to, you know, give credit where credit is due to the makers, but they're fabulous regardless. Look at this chubby, like chibi looking kawaii Stitch holding Scrump. I am obsessed, obsessed, obsessed. This is not a licensed Disney one because it doesn't have the Disney on the back. So this is like a tribute, you know, to Stitch and Scrump, and I don't know who made it, and it's got yellow pin backs, which is really cool. So I cannot, again, credit the makers for any of the rest of these pins, but I love it so much. It is absolutely adorable. Then we have here, this one says Las Vegas. This is so cool. And it is 21. We've got a jack and an ace. Oh, as if I would ever get 21 in Vegas. I would love to go to Vegas someday. She was in Vegas recently, so I would imagine she probably got this during her trip. I love it. It's so cool. Then we have, oh my God, it's a pigicorn. It's actually a freaking, oh God, again. Oh my gosh, I just can't have nice things. Holy cannoli. Okay. It's a biggie corn. It's a little piggy with a unicorn horn, and it's a rainbow, and it's got a little rainbow on his little leg there. And again, I don't know why I decided this was a boy, but whatever. I just did. So stinking cute. And again, yellow pin back. So I would imagine that these two might have been made by the same pin maker, just because yellow pin backs are not a common thing that you see. I've never actually gotten pins with yellow pin backs. I've gotten black, I've gotten pink, and then I've gotten, like, the Disney ones typically have rubber black Mickey heads. Then we have a really cute eggplant, and I know what the eggplant emoji means, even though I'm old AF, but I do know what that means. But for me, it's just going to be an eggplant, thank you very much. But it's really, really cute, and look at the back of it. It's like prismatic for some reason. That's really just kind of cool. I don't know why it looks like that on the back, but it's really pretty. So that's super, super cute. And we're almost done, guys. Next up we have, I love this. You know, I've never had a martini, like a proper martini, and I know I need to at some point. My former writing professor, Johanna, who is still a friend of mine, loves martinis. So I need to have like a true proper martini one day, and preferably with her, because she's like, she knows her stuff about martinis. But I love this little twisted sword with the two olives that just makes me think of a martini. I mean, I don't know. Other drinks probably come with olives in them too, but it just makes me think of a classic, like, martini. I can't really do vodka, and I think vodka martinis are, like, the classic ones, so I don't know. I may have to do a variation. I have had a chocolate martini before, but it didn't have a tremendous amount of vodka in it. I've never had, like, an old school basic one with olives. But anywho, that is the last pin, like, of, you know, the ones with the backs on them. And then this is so stinking precious. It's another one with the plastic pin back here, but look at, it's Alice in Wonderland, but she's wearing a Jack Daniels t-shirt, and she's all tatted up, and she's got a nose ring and ear gauges, and she's like badass Alice. I freaking love this. I don't know if Billy knows the story that my Aunt Jackie used to call me Alice in Wonderland when I was a little girl, just because of simply being blonde and blue-eyed and wearing my head in a my hair in a headband sometimes. But so Alice has a, you know, a special place in my heart just because of that. But this is so like Alice with an attitude. That's way more me than like the sweet, gentle Alice of the story. So I freaking love this too. So seriously, you guys, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 new freaking pins from Billie. And these, I think it was 4 amazing tattoos. And this fabulous, fabulous stitch with the tote bag inside. What a wonderful friend mail. Oh my God, girl. You spoil me so rotten. I can't even. Thank you so much. I did not expect this video to be so long, but you guys know I ramble about every freaking thing. But I'm so stoked. I love everything, and I love you. You are amazing. Now you know why I didn't just bust into it yesterday, because you know I have no patience whatsoever, but I love everything so much. So thank you, Billie, from the bottom of my heart for being the most amazing friend. Let me make that like a good looking heart. There we go. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you guys all so much for watching. I have an announcement coming up regarding lip balm, so I'll be sharing that in a separate video soon. And again, I will be shooting a video soon giving more details about my friend Jane's Dancing Hands event coming up in New York City. But it is going to be June 9th. Save the date if you are in the New York tri-state area. and you want to learn a little bit something different, get in touch with, you know, a deeper part of yourself, maybe find some sort of healing. Jane never makes any promises or claims regarding physical healing, emotional healing. It's just a beautiful, dancing hands is just a beautiful thing that she does. It's a gift she has been given, and it's really just a cool experience if, you know, you happen to have a day, especially if you live in the downtown area. It's going to be 4th Ave, East 4th, or yeah, 4th Avenue on the east side. I don't remember the cross street, but it's downtown. She said sort of near NYU. So if you're in that part of the city, I am not, obviously. I am on Long Island, so it's going to be a trek and a half for me because I don't do subways, but I'm hoping to attend this event, so we'll see. But I will give you more info on that in an upcoming video as well. But Billie, I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you all so much for watching. Have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll be back soon with more stuff. Bye, guys.